Hi, 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 hi. Your girl is back. I'm back. Guys, I want to say, okay, my name is Cesar. I go by the name All Things About Finances. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm sorry I've been not uploading. And I just want to say, guys, thank you for showing me love. Thank you for showing all the things that you needed to show to subscription-wise. Thank you, guys. We are on 160 subscribers. Pow, 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 pow. Thank you guys for doing your things. Thanks guys for liking. Thanks guys for sharing. Thanks guys for watching my videos. It's very important to see that at least your work that you're putting out there has been recognized and it's been acknowledged. Thank you very much for showing love. I'll say continue doing that, and so that at least you can grow and then you can educate others. Today I think I'm gonna be like a little bit casual, as you can see. We'll be talking about things that we all face, which is like we are left with two temptations this year. I would say the first one, it is the first one we know. Black Friday is around the corner. In South Africa, called Black Friday is around the 25th, 24th of November. We all spend money for things that we didn't plan for. Some we think that we want, but we don't want. Guys, I think this year, if you know that something you need it, buy it. If you know that you don't need it, please put that money to the money of school fees. Put that money to the money of put that money to uniform, right? Contribute to something that is you're gonna be crying about in January. This year we must shift things, we must do things differently. We've been doing the years, guys. This is not our first Black Friday, and it's not our first Christmas. We always paint those houses. Those who are still painting, or us, or Tina, always paint each and every year. Not only painting, also always like having cries at the beginning of the year. So we don't want to cry this year. We just need to plan. You know what I normally do, to be honest with you? Black Friday, I know the queues and the specials and everything. I just get myself out of that internet because I don't want to cry after they to say, oh, I wish I can return it. I wish I can do this. If you know that what you want, if you've been thinking about this for 3 months now, for sure you want to have it for Black Friday. If you have not been thinking about it, you saw it on special percent because you thought of, oh, at the beginning of November, I need this and it. It might not be a need, it might be a want. So try to cut those costs, guys. Try to cut those costs. This is a business business month. These are business month, guys, that are coming here, and then you spend a lot. So minimize. So for December, what I normally do is this, guys. I know most of the time, I remember at some point I went home, and then when I went home, like I was spending a lot of money. I spent a lot of money, and then at the beginning of the year, I was angry. I was like, why did I go home? I'm not gonna go home because most of the time I do spend money when I go home. But I was like, hey, girl, you need to look into this differently. You do want to go home. You want to go and spend time with your family, right? And it's been something that you've been looking forward to since the beginning of the minute you are leaving them, you feel like, oh, I'm going to see them again in December. That's something else. So if you want to enjoy your vacation, you want to enjoy spending time with your family, I would say follow the tips. Follow this. So what I've done is this. Previous year, I have a bank that I'm not using and a card that I'm not using on a daily. I have my card that I'm using daily, the one that I'm getting paid on, and then I will spend money and then I will do everything there. I do have that card, and then I have this card that I don't normally use it each and every time. But before this card, I used to put money somewhere else because I didn't have two cards. So okay, what I did last year, it was make sure that I take the minute my salary gets in for November, because I know sometimes you get paid, other people they get paid like November and December. You get paid for December, like in at the beginning of December, right? And then some they get paid like in November twice, right? But I would say just be wise this year. Try to take the money and put it on the card the minute it arrives. Make sure when you are going home, if let's say you have a budget of saying in December I'll be spending 3,000, I'll be spending 4,000, take that money aside and then put it in the account. So that at least you can be able to limit yourself. The money that you're not thinking that you're not going to be spending at home, make sure that you put that money aside, because you don't want to be stressing when everybody's happy at the beginning of the year. Take the money and put it aside and make sure that at least you are ready for the next year. Because it's not going to be nice. I think you're also going to be resenting that holiday, to be honest with you, to say, why I was thinking of, you'll be angry even about the electricity that you bought. You'll be angry about everything. Like, try to just cut the anger or the stress that you'll be having at the beginning of the year. Take the money that you're not going to be using, put it on the different bank the minute your salary arrives. And then take the money that you'll be spending on the way to home, the money that you're going to be spending when you're at home, because you know, when you're at home, you start from everything. You are the one that is buying the food. You are the one, the electricity is waiting for you to be paid. A lot of stuff are waiting for you. Everything is just waiting for you. They are waiting for you to be done. Even those houses, is you who's going to be buying the paint to paint them. So it's not the first thing. It's not the first time this is happening. It's been happening years, and it makes you frustrated each and every year. So now this year, guys, you don't want to be borrowing money from your colleagues at the beginning of the year. Not only borrowing money at the beginning of the year, you don't want to be frustrated to everybody to say, I cannot wait for January to end so at least I can get my salary. Try, or if you are struggling with that, this is the other tip. Make sure when you are about to go home, meaning to other home, some they go to Eastern Cape. I would say most of us will go to Eastern Cape. Some they go to Joburg. Some they go to different places. Make sure you buy groceries. That's the other hack I used to use, guys. You buy groceries. Make sure you have your groceries ready. You have your everything. Your food is ready. Your money for transport is ready. You put the money for transport or for your fuel. Public transport, you put money for public transport, or you put money for your fuel. And then you buy groceries before you go home. Make sure everything is there that is going to sustain you for your January, right? Not only that, I know that there are those things that will ask you 3 rand, 4 rand. When you are spending at home, be wise to say, okay, just check your limit. Just try. If you're trying it this year, next year is not going to be a hard thing for you to do. To cut costs is not going to be a struggle, to be honest with you. It's going to be an easiest thing that you can do for yourself. So try to minimize as much as you can. Cut those costs. Cut those costs. That's the march for this year. City, cut those costs. City, cut those costs. Siyenza loo nto lo nyaka wethu sakeca. Ayasifuna financial drain kaloku this. Hayi bethu nani. Hayi asiqali le gigi ngongo. Ayiqali le nto ngathi. Ayiqali ngathi. And asifuni ke unantsika libe general case iye nakubanye abantwana, iye kubantwana bethu, iye kusizukulwane ngesizukulwane. Let's cut it, guys. Let's cut it. Let's snip it. So that's what you can do this year, guys. So that is my just 2 cents. Just the 2 cents. You just put the money aside. Buy the groceries if you know that you're not going to be able to buy them in January. Buy everything before you go home. Because when you are coming home, the bank balance won't allow you. You won't have money for transport. You won't have money for food. You'll be like, I cannot wait for December, for the month end of this month to come. Like for January, you'll be like that. So you don't want to be doing that thing. So that is my piece, guys, for December. I might come with something different. I don't know, but I don't want to stress you too much. I know that you'll be using those credit cards this year. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Be nice, be kind, and give me some other tips that I can also use, guys. I'm always like saying, okay, you must do this. Tell me what I can do. Tell me what I can do. I'm struggling too on my side. Tell me what I can do this year. Also, other tips that you have, guys, for December, so that at least we can make it like more nice, not being angry after January ends, after like Christmas end. So just give me some tips, guys. I need some tips. Please like my video, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Peace.